I'm the Communist Penguin, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, Episode 2. In this episode, we shall be building the Kubble Space Telescope. I have totally not stolen that name from anything else. I came up with it. Totally. Not joking at all. This is Kerbal Space Program. You should know, if you haven't seen the first video, go look at the first video. Just click on my channel, you should be able to find it. In this video we're building a telescope because, as you probably know, well, you might, if you watch the first episode, you'll know that the plan is that we're going to go to other planets because Kerbin is doomed. Our planet is doomed, and we need to run away quickly with our tails between our legs. So yeah, we're gonna build a telescope to look at planets. That's the plan. Obviously, I have a little mod called the I think it's called the whole telescope mod or something like that. But basically, it gives you little camera which you can use to look at things. So obviously I could just build a tiny satellite with a little camera, but that'd be boring. So I'm putting lots of random parts in it to make it look cool and be sciencey and stuff. So yeah, I'm building this is my first design here. It's boxy. I sort of came up with it when I was bored. But I didn't use this one in the end. I built another version, but I lost the recording for that. So yeah, you can see I just loaded it up here. This is my second version. It's got side-mounted solar panels. It looks more like the Kubble Space Telescope from real life. But yeah, apologise for the delay. I was trying to bring these things out every Monday, but I had technical difficulties. I've not been able to bring it out. I spent 2 hours last night looking for royalty-free music for this video, so I hope you like it. So yeah, I'm just putting some laser mod things on it, which turned out to be didn't actually do anything, but oh well. So yeah, I'll cut things. There's some sort of ion tanks from the ion mod. There's an air intake on the front. There's a laser system. There's a comms thing. There's a keythane generator, I think, and an SES module. A couple of other things as well, sort of make it look sciencey and stuff. Put a couple of things on the side just to make it sort of flash and look even better. That's sort of the idea. That's what I'm trying to do here. It'd be cool if you could have some sort of, you could paint parts to have some sort of really cool effect to make it look like a telescope. But I have to make do with cool looking parts. So yeah. Obviously this is gonna be. I think it's quite heavy. I think the keythane generator weighs something like 4 tons, I think, something crazy like that. So just mess around with action groups here. I spent a long time recording this. This is sped up to 10 times speed, which is the fastest my editing thing will let me speed it up to. So yeah, people were saying in the last video that I spent too long building, so this is as fast as I can make this episode. Just putting a little flag on it. I have a new flag, as you might be able to see in the top right corner. It is the Soviet Antarctic flag, sort of Antarctica with a red background and hammer and sickle. Sort of suits the theme, I think. So just sort of looking through parts if I've forgotten anything. Put some of these lights on. These lights are a really cool mod. Can't remember what they're called, but I think it's something like aeroplane lights, because on airplanes you have funky lights and stuff. That's sort of the idea. So I put a flashing light on it, some green lights. So yeah, just making sure everything's working here. You can see the flag. You might have seen it then on the side of the VAB. So just quickly building the launch stage as fast as possible. So I actually went a bit overkill on my launch stage. I didn't actually need that stage I've just built. I managed to get to orbit without it. I put a little probe core on it to be able to deorbit it. That was the plan. So I put a giant fairing over the whole thing. I do like these fairies, they're really good. This time I managed to get to work first time, rather than last time where I actually launched it twice because I failed. Okay, and here we are on the launch pad, just loading up. Here we go. It actually takes a while to load. I cut most of the loading out because I don't know why. I think it's got so many mods, I think. Anyway, we are launching. It's pretty smexy launch vehicle, even if I do say so myself. I didn't spend a long time on this, but I just thought it looked quite good. But yeah, got a Sparrow staging there with the 4 ounce tanks and 2 sets. There's not much effect really, to be honest, because there's only well, each of those long tanks is the same as the smallest of the 2-meter tanks. So you know, it's not that much of an effect. Now it's doing a gravity turn here to get towards orbit. Basically, the idea with this telescope is that we can sort of look at all the planets in the Kerbal system. Because we could just use the map, but that feels a bit cheaty, to be honest. So, I think it's nice to, you know, actually have a look from Kerbin. Now, obviously, I'm just playing around with some settings. Basically, I didn't need that stage there that I just dropped. And I put a probe module on it so that hopefully I could, like, drop it myself into the Kerbin, so it's not just floating around. But I forgot I had remote tech installed, so I can't actually just control whatever I like. So yeah, I can switch to it, but unfortunately it's got no, you know, antenna on it, so I can't tell it what to do. It's a bit annoying. So you can see, you probably see the red flashing light and the green lights. I thought it looked pretty. It looks better in normal speed. I'll show you that probably at the end of the video or something. So I'm just sort of. Basically, I was going to use the laser mod, but I put the laser thing on there, but it wasn't working. I think when you saw me go to the map view then, that was me restarting KSB and then like trying to get to it. But yeah, I tried to use the laser mod to lock onto the target, but it doesn't seem to work. I can't activate the laser module, so it's a bit weird. So I'm doing it manually. So what I've done, I've set the target on map. Unfortunately, as cool as the remote tech mod flight computer is, it doesn't actually let you move to target, so oh well. But yeah, so what I've done is I've set Eve as my target, and it's on the nav ball, so I've zoomed in it, and you can see, you probably see it then, there's like a dot there. I'm just gonna sort of try and position myself. You can sort of see in the nav ball, yeah, so the pink circle is what I'm aiming at, that's Eve, and yeah, so I need to get it to be exactly lined up with Eve. So I had some problems here. It's too sensitive, so I think I tried switching off the SES module at this point, maybe. And yeah, you can see Eve right in the centre of the screen there. I think I zoomed in on it. I don't know. I'll get a zoomed in picture of it. It'll hopefully be on screen nowish. Sort of the thing is, because when you like get close to a planet, like in Kerbal Space Program, it'll only load the planet in like a certain amount of detail depending on how close you are to it. So if you're really far like this, you can't really see much detail. Oh, there's Eve right in the middle of the screen. I'll sort of zoom in a little bit on it. I use the on the side of the Kubble, I have some solar panels on little strut things with rotatortrons. The rotatortrons are just there to sort of make it so instead of sort of both the panels turn around at the same time rather than just one of them, which is a bit like what the what the real Hubble Space Telescope does. But you can see I'm just using here to sort of fine tune, because, well, as they turn around, they act like a reaction wheel to move you around. So yeah, I think here is actually when I switch off the SES now. I'm just trying to no, that's me trying to switch on the laser module, trying to figure out what I'm doing it. So sort of the idea is, you know, look at the planets. I guess if we're role playing, then we'd be trying to find good landing sites and stuff. And there you go. Basically, Eve just went behind Kerbin there. So now I'm like, okay, we've looked at Eve, see if we can find some new targets. So I think we zoomed out here. We set target to Jewel. You might see on the screen now. So we go point at Jewel. And we're back now. What I'm thinking here, Jewel's much further away than Eve, but Jewel is very big, so I figured that, you know, it shouldn't be too hard to find. So all the planet, if you're trying to find the planet, all the planets I think are in, because the rotation of the Kerbal system is in line with the Milky Way galaxy, so you can, you know, where the misty patch is, it'll be along there. You can see I'm trying to zoom in to see Jewel, and I can't actually see anything. It's really weird. I'm checking I'm exactly on there. Going into map view quickly. I can't see it for the life of me. I'm just sort of trying to screw around with stuff. Nothing seems to work. So I zoom out, and you might be able to. I clicked on June in there. So I'm gonna try and look at Duna. Now Duna's about as far away as Eve is, so and it's only a little bit small. So I think okay, if I can see Eve, I can definitely be able to see Duna. So I'm just warping around, so it's within my. So Kerbin isn't in the way, so it's within my line of sight, so to speak. Sort of lining up here. Hope there should be cool music going on at the moment, so it shouldn't matter if I'm not talking. So we've got some eyes over Kerbal now. So yeah, we're zooming in on Duna, and again, I can't see anything. So now I'm thinking something must be up, because I found Eve without much difficulty, but I can't find Duna. And Duna should be about as hard to find as Eve. So I'm wondering, and now I'm zooming out, if you look, the planets are all like crazy off their orbits. I'm sort of wondering what's happening here. So I basically figured that I think one of the mods just screwed something over, so I can't see anything anymore. That's sort of the excuse I went with. So now I'm going to have a look at the moon, because the moon is now on the right side of the planet. And get quite close up view of the moon. It's quite funny with the Milky Way in the background, it's all like white around it, it looks very funny. So you can get fairly high resolution from far away, but when you zoom in, you can't actually see anything. So now I'm sort of finished with the moon looking around. So I think, oh look, there's a nice little galaxy up there. I could try and have a look at that. So this is the view that the camera gets when it's not zoomed in. You can see the edge of the thing. Okay, that was embarrassing. My phone just rang then. Got it. So yeah, I was sort of having a look at the skybox here. This is one of the galaxies, I guess. The cans on the galaxy, I guess, with a good name for it. Sort of, you're looking around there. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode, I guess. Sort of zooming around here. We'll go into I think normal speed, so you can see what it looks like. About crazy time acceleration in a second. So yeah, this was KSP episode 2. Kerbin is doomed. Episode 2, I guess. What would that be? Kerbin is doomed. Kid episode 2. That doesn't have a good ring to it, does it? So yeah, I guess for next episode, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing. Maybe making some sort of probe or like thing to look at planets. I'm not entirely sure actually. Thing is, I'm gonna have to, if I'm going to other planets, I'm gonna have to launch everything at the same time. So it might just be me building loads of stuff for an episode. So yeah, we'll see. So anyway, I guess I am the Communist Penguin, and we'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye.